Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, or Thimpers if you prefer, and furs, Trashkin all. Good evening and welcome to another horror sampler. I believe we're on 35. If I get that count wrong, yeah, blame me. But we're going to be playing an SCP-like by Niven, friend of the channel. Lamppost to start things out. Okay. SCP activity was recently discovered by locals in the middle of the Thornwood Forest. Authorities contacted the SCP Foundation to deal with the aftermath. A random lamppost, SCP XX is currently under supervision of Team Alpha. They are heading towards the location in order to conduct a research and give further answers to this unknown anomaly. Based on the rumors, the lamppost uses energy around itself, consuming anything that comes into contact with it. Press enter. Our intel suggests that this is a Keter-class SCP, which means it's difficult to contain. We should be very careful while observing this object. Click here. Dr. Hayden. SCP doesn't seem to show any signs of mobility, but somehow is capable of disappearing from one location to another in a matter of seconds. You can clearly see that we are surrounded by forest, and yet the objects in this area disappeared from unknown locations. We must contain these objects. Here. This is an analog multimeter. It is used to measure electrical quantities like frequencies, signals, etc. Use it to find those objects affected by the lamppost and collect them. I'll be checking for other anomalies as well. Dr. Cooper will observe us just in case if anything happens, and Dr. Thorne will provide us with medical help if we need any. Collect 5 samples and report to Dr. Cooper, and afterwards we can discuss the discoveries together. Stay vigilant, avoid interactions with the lamppost, and good luck. Regular looking lamppost, right? Except its light glows more... Oh. Nothing. Nothing. What about you lot? Could you have been? Hedon, Thorn. That's down? No? That fan? No. No. Pay dirt. Blood and a shovel, I'd fought for certain. Not you. What about you, friend? How about you over there? You, Toadstool? How about you, Starbucks stand-in? No. No. I thought I was on a streak for a second. Laundry hamper? No. That's an odd place for a footprint. Ah, old school extra heavy duty flashlight. Don't see many of those in the wild with the big honkin' dry cells. Well, let's check the trash just to be thorough. High fly activity says very high organic content to me, but I mean, I don't have a doctorate. I may just be the D class. Bourbon bottle. Hot. Do 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 do. Well, things are going alarmingly well for SCP stuff. I think we got 4. Except it glows more intensely, but spans a shorter range, so we must be very careful. Very careful. I already feel uncomfortable here. Cooper! Have you collected the samples? We should not stay here for long. The SCP radiation can be harmful. Collect the samples and report to me afterwards. My head is killing me. No. Alright, can't head that way. Got it. Sundry pills. A box. I wonder if Niven randomized the arrangement. Few small things, these in a mess. There's nothing hidden behind here. Aha! Yup, Coop, I got the goods, let's split. Impressive work. We need to pack those things and get them back to the lab to ensure their safety. Not to mention this area is very dangerous for us as well. Although, do you not wonder where those objects are coming from? The entire road is closed. We barely got in with the van. You saw that too, right? No one is allowed in this area, yet there are so many objects. Could it be the SCP moves those objects from somewhere, maybe even another dimension? You're picking up high frequency. Damn. Oh no, the lamppost! Oh dear. Uh-oh. We discovered something out of this world. It's a regular lamppost emitting a dim light. Anyone who tried to get close to it vanished in front of our eyes. My fear is this kind of vortex of photons create a dimensional bridge between our reality and something else, a dark place where time is non-existent. The lamppost becomes active when there is a surge of electricity around it. After that, it starts emitting strong light, and if anyone touches it, the lamp and the object or person disappear. Fascinating. Skull. Vending. Standing observing this, it will look like a person, a dark figure. In the blink of an eye, it will vanish, but it will appear once more. We call it the photon shadow, which was created by this lamppost. It's always around the corner. It makes you think of a place where you feel safe, and it will trap you there forever without realizing that your flesh does no longer belong to you. Oh, he done for. Don't think there's anything we can do for him. Well, he's certainly done a good job of claustrophobia. Sometimes the lamppost can make a choice. It can trap the person forever in time or return them back. No one knows what happened to those who returned, but One thing is clear, that those people are not the same anymore. Only the abandoned souls can hear the shadow figure. It whispers your name. It suffocates your flesh and feeds you with hope, and when it's done, there's nothing left of you. Nada. Buzz. Dead end. Well, I found the lamppost. That is a heckin' loud Peter. Well, nada. You're going, well, I could not. Could choose not to. But, oh, a surge in electricity, so, turn on everything, I guess. Hey, but we're not us anymore, I'm willing to bet. Well, Heaton didn't make it. Cooper didn't make it. He even took the heckin' grass, man. Oh dear. Hey boys, how's it going? Great kiss off, Niven. Excellent work. Very, very, very much so in the vein of SCP. Assets and models. Always glad to see you list asset and models, Niven. You'd be amazed how many people don't do that. But yeah. Good work, Niven. Keep them coming. All right. Next game. Hey, Trashkin. Before we get into this one, the game itself isn't going to have a flickering light. That's just here. There's only the flickering light at the intro, but this does deal with body horror of the grievous harm. If you have a thing about eye stuff, Trashkin, go right ahead and click to the next game. If not, I'll hand you over to Game Goon, and of course we'll have an all clear note for the flashing lights. Alright, Trashkin. See you on the other side. Alright, Trashkin, next up, by Gravel Road, Insight-Prologue, which apparently is going to pop up on Steam eventually, so let's see how it plays. Heads up, this one's going to involve a fair bit of body. Did that body just switch? Yep. Yep, and this one's going to probably involve some flickering, flashing lights. So, body horror and flickering lights. Let's go. Ooh, that's a little hot. Uno momento, Trashkin. Okay, that should do for the time being. Gravel road in the nether, huh? Ooh. Left or right, Trashkin? Left-hand path. A body? Carl, Amy, no, this can't be real, Amy. No, I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it. This Amy. We are literally standing covered in blood with a knife. Buddy, I'm pretty sure we just did. Amy, I'm sorry, but there's only one way to find out who killed you. Whoa, game. I have to get to a place where I can see myself. Oh, that's depressing. Amy. These are not real. These are not real. Not real. Not real. This is not real. Not real. Thinking a mechanic? Okay, Trashkin. Uno momento while I consult the instructions. Okay, it's finally targeted interact. I see now. Hehe. See? Get it? I feel like that blink's gonna come back to haunt me. Alright, nothing there. What about here? Locked. Ugh, that face. Oh, that's pleasant. Amy, no, Amy, I couldn't have done this. Oh, brother. Well, Trashkin, this might be edited out for YouTube reasons. That's not how that should work. Huh? Up. Okay, Trashkin. We did a thing, and the fate in there is I'm pretty sure YouTube's not okay with that, even though you can get away with a lot on YouTube as far as pixelated violence, but I'm not risking it. Amy, are you home? Amy, are you here? Are you upstairs? Amy, honey, are you in the bathroom? Do you really not do it? Amy. Amy, is that you? But why am I seeing you? I don't know, Carl. Have you done anything recently? Whoa! And we're back in the void again. This time we don't get to take the left-hand path. Oh, the... Robert. Carl. Oh, that is grim. Whoa! Oh, brother. That... Okay. Whoa. Oh. That ends badly. I think she can hear me. I shouldn't move. Okay, game. Pretty sure our goose is cooked. Wow, that took a sudden left turn, huh, Trashkin? Honestly, I think the window's your best bet there, buddy. Go! Yep. Oh, okay. So... Okay, we can't peace out. How are you? Let's see if the key's on Carl. Yep. Well, that took a little bit of noodling, but we got it. Amy? You doing okay, champ? Have you become a vengeful ghost? And kiss off. Whoa! She had her eyes, then not. October 8th, 2004. Welcome, Detective. We arrived approximately an hour ago, based on a report from the nearby residents who heard gunshots. We found 2 corpses during the search of the house, and we were quite confident these incidents are murders. Now, please follow me. This way, Detective. Hey! And that's it. Well, I gotta tell you, Trashkin, I am certainly interested, even if I did precautionarily... You know what? We'll leave it in. We'll see what happens. But it does mean I have to put an eye content warning up front. Okay, Trashkin. game will be released this Halloween. Well, I'll mark it down. I do always need more Halloween content. Alright. Next game. Alright, Trashkin. Next up by Eerie Darkness, available on each, The Cornfield Road. And they would like you to know that any resemblance to events actual or fictional, or places, is entirely coincidental. Alright. It's been fun! We're getting ahead of ourselves, game. Well, as fun as it could be. At least I got to go out a little and enjoy the night. After all, one night out couldn't hurt anybody, right? Life's problems already take too much of my time. I just took a little break. Now everything goes back to normal and I just have to get back home safe and it'll all be fine. No problem. Invoke the fates, suffer the wrath. What is happening? More car noises. Don't die on me now, you piece of shit! Damn it! I can't believe it. I'm in the middle of nowhere. What am I going to do now? Oh dear. The bus. We'll buzz it for the bus. Breathy. Well, we saw a clear blood stain there. Johanna Sata, age 26, last seen. See me, please call 911. Whoa! Jenny. Isabella Martinez. See me at afternoon. Jennifer, come back. We miss you. That's supposed to happen? Because that's real creepy. Emily Johnson. That was real creepy. Look at the car. Trash. Oh, no, barrel. Oh, Dark One, my deepest fears, I feel your pull as I walk the eerie road, haunted by strange disappearances and unsettling whispers. The path seems to draw me further into its ominous grip, filling me with a sense of dread. I offer myself to you, for I am your faithful follower. Tied to you by fate and loyalty, protect me, my lord, as I journey on this cursed road, shielding me from the evil forces that lurk in the shadows. For those who have vanished without a trace, I beg for your mercy. Guide them back to safety, for they are my kin, lost in the darkness. Show them the way. Amen. Jennifer. Oh, dear. No. Sophie Lee. I don't trust a gate built into a freaking cornfield. Though, I have the distinct feeling we're going to start finding the same notes again, and I'm going to end up taking it anyway, Trashkin. Oh, yep. Abigail. We are gonna have fun. Okay, so the notes keep changing even though the terrain repeats. Okay, now I'm interested. Oh, hey. There's a bus stop. What if I just keep... I passed the stop. Finally, now I just have to wait for the bus. It can't be that easy. I was able to make it back. I was really concerned about my safety on that road. At least now I'm safe. Now I can't wait to get home and relax. Oh, you keep going. Always make my house for others. But it's easy to remember because I'm the only one who has a dog. Doghouse. The door. It's open. Someone invaded. Oh God! This is awkward. Another girl disappears. 21-year-old Emily Arson vanished late Saturday night while returning home from an evening out with friends. Her car was found abandoned and sabotaged in the middle of the deserted road. Larson spent the evening with friends at a popular downtown bar. According to her friends, she left around midnight to drive back home. When she failed to arrive and did not respond to calls or messages, her friends reported her missing the next morning. The car appeared to have been tampered with, leading investigators to believe it was deliberately sabotaged to break down. Well, Trashkin, I smell a different ending option, but I'm going to leave that for you to explore on your own, to encourage you to do a little play. Alright, Trashkin? Next game. Okay, I lied, Trashkin. I couldn't resist. But if you don't want the other endings spoiled, well, you can always skip to the next game, Trashkin. That's what I put those time marks down there for. Any hoozle, I'll tune you back in at the gate. Well, dang it all, Trashkin. Crows flew out of there. I wasn't rolling this time. Yes, I'd like to open the gate. Path is blocked by bushes. Blocked by bushes. Machete. Is needed. Well, fortunately, we have a tool of hedge destruction on hand. Holy shit! Body parts. What person could be capable of such an atrocity? Well, we found the key. Oh, let's see what surprises we got over here, shall we? ID Jennifer Garcia Lopez. She's dead. Who could have done this? Just a day in a cornfield. Damn it, machete broke. What a horrible thing. Makes me want to vomit. Oh god, there's an entire container's worth. That's a lot of corpses. I want to die. Looks like a place for a ritual. This is sickening. Someone put a head in a stick. Why? Up. And game over. Vanished late Saturday. We're returning home. Evening out with friends. Car found abandoned and sabotage in the middle of a deserted road. Lost in the evening. Well, back to it. I'll tune you into the relevant portion, Trashkin. Okay, Trashkin. Just for funsies, let's see what happens when I head the wrong way entirely. My house is the other way. Yeah, no, we're not playing that game. Ooh, no invisible wall yet. See what this rich new world of possibilities has to offer us. Cardio's good for you. Ugh, what a night this poor girl is having. This poor Emily. Incidentally, yes, the red car is scripted to follow you like that, apparently. Nice touch. Adds a certain tension to the proceedings. I must say, the fog is a particularly good touch. I especially like the shimmer gleam around the diffusion around the light sources. Oh no! We've been raked. Next ending, Trashkin. Okay, while we're at it, just for funsies, what happens if we do get hit by a vehicle, I wonder? Is there a strike, or will it pause? There's a chance you might just meander over to the side of the road, like you should. Trashkin, look, a high visibility vest if you need to move around and get to safety in the dark of night is a good thing to have in the trunk, along with some road flares or triangles, hazard triangles, high visibility, preferably. Oh god, here it comes! Here it comes! Hey, I guess they assumed some folks wouldn't move out of the middle of the road. Alright, I'll tune you in at the relevant portion, Trashkin. Okay, let's see if we can't get the ravens this time. But yeah, flares, basic toolkit, high visibility triangles, high visibility vest for yourself, and remember, if you don't need to do anything on the side nearest the road, don't. A lot of people meet deeply on... There they go. Told you they were crow. Do meet deeply unfortunate ends that way because a car will happen by and not noticing somebody is there, and the last place you want to be is between two cars in a possible collision. So physics does what physics does, and it ain't pretty, Trashkin. The darling boyfriend, Ray, is in emergency services. They have training. That's, also one of the cautionary stories that I grew up with, being from a family full of nurses, EMTs, and firefighters. Finally, I just have to wait for the bus. How you doing? Get me home. I was able to make it back. I was really concerned. At least now I'm safe. Now I can get home. So, we know if we just wander up to the door, bad things will happen. Nothing that I can use. Aha! Trash shall provide, Trashkin. Nothing that I can use. Nothing that I can use. Dog. Who would throw out their doggo? This is my doggo now. This bean. Alright, here we go. The door. It's open? Someone invaded. Hey, buddy! Yeah, you better run! Get back here! I'm not done. Woman escapes. In a terrifying incident that has shocked the local community, a woman narrowly escaped a masked attacker outside her home late Tuesday night. Ah, of course it was a Tuesday. I never did get the hang of Tuesdays. Authorities are now on high alert as they search for the unidentified suspect. The victim, 21-year-old college student Emily Larson, had just arrived home and was about to unlock the door when the attack happened. In the ensuing struggle, Larson stabbed the masked attacker, which caused him to run away. She sprinted towards a neighbor's house, screaming for help. That's not what I did, but okay. Her neighbors, alerted by her cries, quickly called 911 and came to her aid. The attacker had rushed into the bushes, and by the time the police arrived, was nowhere to be found. Scared the killer away. And that's it. I think my only critique here is it feels like there's room for a secret ending at the farmhouse, but otherwise very well rounded. A nice multi-ending short game. Very solid. Good work. I'll be keeping an eye out for your next project. Alright. Next game, Trashkin. Alright, Trashkin. Next up by mintnim. Available on each.io. For the low, low price of name your own. The Crawler. Let's hop in, though I'm probably going to have to adjust the volume after these bumping tunes. On the way to camping. We're really far away from the city, in the middle of nowhere. We decided to stop here at this mart to get some snacks and supplies, then... "15 minutes past midnight." Dude, to find anything that's 24/7 these days in the middle of nowhere? Whew, lucky. Possibly pre-quarantine times, though. Perfect. What a place for us to stop by after a long ride. Let's see what they got. I'm going to take a minute to adjust the volume again, because it's not picking up jack. Okay, Trash, we're going to give the standard setting. Hope that works out. Best quality. Hey, what's that? Car key. What a perfect place for us to stop after a long ride. Let's see what they're up to. If only Emily hadn't driven so slowly, we'd already be at our camp. This is your fault, Emily. Only? Falls? That a Minnie Mouse? That a Minnie Mouse? Team Newbie. Well, see, if you knew the rules, kid. You know, driver drives the way they drive and you shut up. There's a car over there. Seems to be a menace heap of trash. Odd for a supermarket to have a compactor of an industrial grade that can handle aluminum and solid waste. And alert! Camper's body found in the woods. Possible encounter with large creature or bear. Sad news. A camper's body was found in the woods, and signs suggest a run-in with a big creature or maybe a bear. Wildlife officials are on the hunt, but it's still risky out there. Stay safe, folks. Yo, anybody pack heat for this trip? Oh, hello. Shout strange. Well, it's nothing about strange, just bar. Double posted, so I guess they want anybody walking in to notice it. Well, let's get into some chips, Trashkin. Some road snacks. Maybe a Slim Jim. Huh? That looks like a car key. Maybe it belongs to one of the cars around here. I've only spotted one car. Ah, a fine dumpster. Though this appears to be the extra-large Holloway tow variety. I don't think there's going to be a car back here, but... Stranger things, Trashkin. Looks like a generator. And a toilet. Bitches don't usually grow wild round where I'm from, but... Ah, my old foe, invisible wall. I see you're here to keep me on the straight and narrow again. So let me sequence break a little, invisible wall. Come on. Of course, invisible wall is occasionally confused with my other foe. Difficult to make out branch collision. Excuse me, difficult to make out branch collision box. Well, let's try our luck back at the car again. Perhaps we needed to speak to Emily to understand what a car key was. What? The music is fire. Emily, go get some snacks and cola. I'm waiting. You're kind of a douche, Tim. This place looks kind of nice. The snack looks so delicious. Alright, we need lup chicks and cola. 5 should be enough for the weekend. Until I get bored of the campsite and start burning things. Yo. Nope. I like that they stand out just enough to be easy to find. There are some strange choices here, Trashkin. Dude, your stock's in dire need of a facing. Like, you got chips, the produce. Oh, wow, this looks real rough. Special! Looked off on your sign. Dude! Y'all got ramen? Pie. Well, so far we picked up like 2 sodas and 2 chips. Like, you're gonna be dehydrated as heck out there, man. Not saying there's anything wrong with chips as a part of your, oh, wow. Just an off-the-door storage room? Oof. Ooh, ooh, that's... That book near the cashier looks interesting. Maybe we should take a look at it. Book. What book? Strong silent type, eh? Well, it seems to be smeared across the screen permanently, so... Oh, that book. Mystery. Oh, dear. That damn generator behind the shop is broken again. Fair. Yo, Ims! That's weird. I should go now. M. Jeez. Pete. Where did they go? Check the van. Nothing. Oh dear. They got Tim. No, it's Tim. Is he dead? I should tell Cho about this. Check for a pulse first. We really should check him for a pulse. There are plenty of conditions that just look like dead.
Help! Someone help! Help!
I'm a-coming. I'm a-coming. There's clearly a thing there. Why can I not walk it? Why am I walking at a placid pace? Folks are screaming for help. What's wrong with me? Do I have ice fire? That must be her. Is that a rat scare? Well, it's been a while since somebody's tried to spook me with a rat. Do. Invisible wall? Invisible wall. Well, there's clearly a thing back there, game. Why won't you let me at it? I must hurry before something happens to her. Why are we walking back in, dude? What the what? Closet. Toilet. Toilet. Janitor's closet. Is that a gunshot? I believe so. Lockheed. I have no idea what to do now. Clark's gone. There's gunshots. What about over here? Where did that little dog go? Freezer. Greens and meat. Staples Vending roadside attraction. There was a doggo back here. Now it's gone. Also locked. Well, isn't that grand? I gotta say, this does not strike me as decisive action, but okay, bro. You do you. Well, let's try the register. No keys, no nada. Ah! Bowl of soup's gone. Let's place a bag of chips. If we interact with here... Well, let's try this freezer then. Aha. Bedroom key. Well, if I had to guess... And I do have to guess... Yep, we are making with all due haste to save our friend. She is not here. Oh, we're searching for her. That was a bit vague. No. Note on newspaper? Well, I guess, why make a paper when you already have a paper? Dang it. I never should have taken that book from that guy every night. I'm plagued by nightmares. It's like that demon-looking dog thing is crawling to me. I shudder to think what happened if that thing came to life for real. Oh, we have the slightest of zooms, Trashkin. The most pathetic narrowing of eyes. Alright, well, if I had to go out on a limb, I would say this big honking bronze key goes to this big honking trunk. Apparently, there was a doggo. I am probably going to get you some footage of doggo afterward, but... An exit key. No, I expect to be jump scared on one of these trips. Maybe I'm just looking on the wrong places, Trashkin. Expecting jump scares in all the wrong places. She's not here. This place is dangerous. Go hide in my cabin. Now, go! Hunting rifle? Hurry, there's a gun in that room. Retry. Okay. I do appreciate being able to restart from the door. I do deeply appreciate that, friend. Oh, I can't run with the rifle. You just gave me a sprint button and took it away. Well, some free advice. Tell me, like, this rifle is too heavy to run with. You know, like a throwaway line, anything. Come on. Ah. Again, but better. Okay, some design choices were made here. Can I not sprint while it's reloading? Because I kind of need to sprint while it's reloading. Right on my button. Slightest hair, hang up on geometry, could be my end. Ah, this boss fight is kind of butt. No offense, my good dude. It's not easy to code satisfying confrontations, but done goofed. Cap. This is a cargo container. Okay, well, I guess one man's cargo container is another man's cabin. I let off the shift. Okay, again, we got this. Okay, again. Up. Hold on. I think I got a toothpick I can jam my shift key with. Uno momento, Trashkin. Oops. Oh, I got it, Trashkin, but I didn't record it. The secret is Circle Strife. I'm kind of grateful I paused where I did, because there were about 4 more attempts and it was kind of dead air. I suppose my only critique is it feels like the sprint speed could have used a little juicing. It's not bad. Audio quality good. The pixelated detail good. Some of the story cues could use a little refinement, because I was confused why we wouldn't just head towards the scream or the weird lights in the back. But prompts are hard. Overall, fine work. Fair bit of room for improvement. I feel that final confrontation with the crawler probably could have been adjusted a little. And like I promised, I'll get you some doggo footage. One moment. All right, now last time there was supposed to be a doggo guarding the door. Oh, no doggo. What was the doggo comment about then? Or was the doggo back here? No, just signs. I don't know what to make of that, Trashkin. I thought that would be a good boy. Who may have met a tragic end. Well, that's going to do it for this game, Trashkin. Solid mid-game. Fair bit of room for improvement, a little bit of refinement, but next game. Okay, Trashkin, I lied. That's the last game of this bunch. We're going to try to keep it to an hour and a half these days, because I've been going way over budget lately. And I understand a lot of you like the long format. We're going to try to keep that to the weekday stuff. Fridays and weekends, we're going to try to keep it light, breezy, you know, because everybody doesn't have as much time. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate all of you that watch to the end every time, especially when I do a 2-hour dance number for Skyrim. Y'all have done wonders for my watch time. I can't thank you enough for that. That said, that's going to do it. So I'm here in the editing booth to give you the outro. So until next time on Trash Tier Gaming, if you enjoyed yourself, consider hitting like. If you didn't, hit the dislike. You're grown. I'm not going to tell you how to feel about anything. If you enjoyed yourself, you can, of course, always hit the subscribe button to join me and the Trashkin around the trash fire whenever you care. Do whatever you like with the bell. I just want your eyes, Trashkin. I don't care if you don't want to hear from me in your notifications, Trashkin. Watch when you care, but I want those eyes. And as always, until next time, I've been your humble host, Rasta Trash Bear, reminding you to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Go play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.